So I do want to talk to you about the stamp game and show you a little bit about that, but I also want to show you this other material that you might be able to make or find a version. It might be worth having in the class. It's only sort of an introductory material. We might also just be able to film a lesson meant for children later as I sort of get more comfortable with editing and all of that. But basically, having a child interact with it is really helpful for understanding the decimal system. So in the 3 to 5, we're going to want to get you some of these golden beads. And so the golden beads represent the decimal system, but with a different color scheme. So for this, you have some loose ones. You've got some 10s, and each bar has 10 on them. And then you have some hundreds, which could be like this. This is kind of like the less expensive version, or you can have them made out of the beads. But there are 100 dots on here, 10 by 10. And then the cube, which is 1,000, representing 1,000. So if you had 10 of these, this would equal this. So 10 of these equals a 10 bar. 10 bars equals a 100. 10 hundreds equals 1,000. So you can make different numbers with those, and you can add, subtract, multiply, and divide in the 3 to 6 classroom, mostly starting around 4 to 5. Children are still usually using these as they transition into elementary, in my experience. Not every child will need them anymore, but a lot of most of them in my experience did. So we'll come back to that when you get that material, and I'll show you more about how to use it. I think it's pretty intuitive. If you know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide, then you're basically just using that to show children how to do it. But when you come to elementary, what I wanted to show you by showing you that is that we start to transition into this color scheme to represent the decimal system. So that whole 10, you have 10 of something before you exchange to the next category. And it follows this pattern: green, blue, red, green, blue, and then red, and then green, blue, red. So I'll back up and show you, but this is a 1, and 10 ones make a 10, and 10 tens make a 100, and 10 100s make 1,000. And you would show the child this incrementally, and then you would show them that 10 of those thousands equals a 10,000. Looks a lot like the 10. And then 10 of those hundreds would equal this 100,000, which looks a lot like the plain 100. It's just 100,000s. And then once you get to 10 100,000s, you get to the 1 million. So you would lay this all out in a big line, so you don't have it. So I'm not going to spend as much time on it, recording it, because what I want to do is just explain to you how those things lead to the color of the stamp game and how they're connected, and how ideally a child would move from this, which is super duper concrete. You can see literally, especially if you get at least one of, just one of these to show them, it's literally 1,000 beads together. And this one is literally 100 beads. So it's very literal. 100 isn't something abstract that you have to imagine. It's right there in front of you. So that's the color scheme for that. And it's also going to be, we're also going to try to get you a checkerboard as soon as we can. And a checkerboard follows the same color pattern as the stamp game. So I'm going to introduce the colors of the stamp game, then I'm going to go to another video because I want to break down what you'll show the children. But you can see here the same color pattern: green, blue, red, green, and then so on. This one only goes to the 1,000s.